What is going on, guys? My name is DFree, and welcome back once again to another video where today I'm going to be talking about Gohan again. I feel like I periodically need to drop one of these every couple of arcs or whatever the case is, because I'm just going to pose a question to you guys. Where is Gohan at? What's going on with Gohan? Let's go ahead and talk about it here today. So basically, Gohan has been pretty much absent so far in this latest arc, and he was absent from the previous arc. The reasoning behind the previous arc was that he had a conference to go to. Wait, okay, a conference? Really? Even though there was no real stakes, the Earth would have got transported to Universe 6, but they would have all remained alive. It's not like they would have died or whatever the case is. So there was no real threat there. But like still, man, that's like a big event. So really, you're gonna go to a freaking festival, or not festival, excuse me, a conference. Like seriously, that's what you're gonna go do. And I'm like, all right, whatever, I could deal with it. Whatever, I could deal with it. And I'm looking at the tournament contestants, I'm like, wow, they totally wasted Majin Buu. He was there for no reason. To a degree, they wasted Piccolo. He was just, you know, a stepping stone for Vegeta. To a degree, they wasted Vegeta towards the end there because he was so just dead at the point where he couldn't do anything, and then Goku had to come in, of course, like only Goku can do. And I'm looking at it like, well, Gohan could have squeezed in there, like we were anticipating he would anyway. He could have squeezed in there, you know, and played a role. Even if he lost, it would have been cool to see him versus like Kaba or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't want to do that. And so after that arc, they flash back, they go back home, all that stuff. The arc is over. We got a couple of filler episodes, whatever the case is, you know. Goku's dealing with his Kion set. Oh, wait, Gohan's getting the interview for the job, but he turns the job down. Oh, so what was the point of you being gone in the previous arc, bro? What was the point of you going to that conference, all that stuff? What was the point, man? If you're not going to take the position, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. If you're not going to take the position, what was the point? So that completely invalidates everything that was going on with him in that arc. But now, here we are, okay? In the latest episode arc where Trunks is back. He's officially back in the series. He's in Dragon Ball Super. He's in his own arc now. This is the Trunks arc. And you would think that with the way that Trunks left, with Gohan being the strongest character, with the way things were when he left in that time period, you would think the first thing he would say is, look, I've got this bad guy. Where's Gohan at? Let's go ahead and wreck his ass up. You know, let's go mess up Black. Go get Gohan, my boy Gohan. He'll come in and he'll put the work down. He'll lay the hammer down. So he didn't even say anything about that. You know, they don't even reference him. And to be completely frank, we haven't seen Gohan since the filler episodes in which he was at that like dinner or whatever with Fidel. You know, it's just so weird. It's so weird. Like, where is this character at? And I've never been the one to blame Chi-Chi, and I never will, because frankly, she didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. I'm sorry, you can hate Chi-Chi all you want. She's not the reason why he is like he is. The reason why he is like he is because that's always his character. He never really wanted to fight. He's not Goku. He's not Vegeta. He's not a full-blooded Saiyan. He's a half-blooded Saiyan, and none of these half Saiyans ever really want to fight after they grow up. To be honest, Gohan didn't even want to fight when he was a kid. He was fighting Cell and he was like, hey, I don't want to fight you. 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 He said it over and over and over until he just got pissed off and blew up. So I'm not going to blame Chi-Chi or anything like that. These are his own life decisions. He's a grown man. But at the same freaking time, okay, no matter how I feel about his character progression and all that, this is Dragon Ball, bro. There's no reason to have him completely absent, okay? Absent. You don't even gotta fight, you know? You don't gotta fight, okay? The treatment for Gohan in this arc has just been like, who is this guy? I mean, like, even back in the Battle of Gods arc, they did him so cold, bro. They did him so cold because they didn't even do this in the movie. They made him a baseball to Majin Buu's bat. You know what I'm saying? Beerus said batter up and smacked bruh. I was like, seriously? Come on now. And then in the Resurrection F arc, they went out of their way to basically use him as a trope to show off how powerful Frieza is in relation to the legendary Super Saiyan transformation. No, not LSSJ Broly style. No, the legendary transformation of a Super Saiyan. Showing how strong Frieza is now in comparison to it. And basically having him freaking play, you know, what is the game where you throw the darts at the board? Somebody put that down below. You know, playing that game with Gohan's body where he's just shooting his ass up over and over, you know what I'm saying? On some third form dildo Frieza versus Piccolo on Namek stuff, just blasting him. And Gohan's just done. He's got that devastated look on his face with that freaking image I hate so much. This whole series, man, has done nothing but shit on his character. And I'm like, I get his progression, but like they're going out of their way to put him in positions to where he's useless. And then when he's not in a position, they just flat out don't have him around. And that's not to say that I don't think he will have some sort of significance, and that I'm not, cautiously optimistic and hopeful that he will have significance later on in the series or whatever the case is. I'm still looking forward to Trunks seeing him and their interaction. I've seen some funny memes where Trunks is like, oh, let's go get Gohan. He sees Gohan all skinny and stuff with glasses and that different hairstyle. And then he thinks the future Gohan. He's like, this is totally not the same character. I can totally see the interactions like that. And I am anticipating that. And I don't think that Gohan will get significantly stronger. But the thing is that you don't have to get stronger like that in a lot of cases, unless you're Krillin or Yamcha Tien. Those guys, if you're Gohan or any of the Saiyans, you can basically be relevant without having to get super powerful, I don't anticipate him getting Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, any of that. I really don't. And the thing is that, they totally gave us a dick tease a while back because they said he's going to train, and then we even got to see him training a little bit. And for a moment, it looked like they were going to diverge from what the the manga had set up, where they said, hey, he's not there. For a second, it looked like the anime was going to say, oh, he's going to come to the tournament, So they've just done this thing with this character the whole time. I don't know. It's just kind of all over the place. He's my favorite character. If you guys didn't know, he's my favorite character. So I get passionate when we talking about Gohan. But the thing is that, like I said, man, he's just totally done a complete 360. You can still be a scholar. You can still be a teacher. Whatever the hell this guy wants to be, you can still be that and be a badass, bro. You can still be that and keep up with your training. You can still be that and fight whenever you needed to fight. Because I've been waiting on Gohan to be put in a position where Gohan or Goku and Vegeta are just not there. And he's the only one there that's left to fight. Similar to the Frieza saga, where he was the only one left to fight because everybody else was too weak. For whatever reason, scaling-wise, Piccolo should have been stronger, but whatever. Everyone else was too weak and Gohan just got destroyed. I've been waiting to see Gohan kind of shine, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully later on in the series, whatever the case is, at some point we'll see Gohan basically have some significance, man. I want to see him fight in this arc. We didn't see him fight the last arc. I understand he has Pan now, but they're taking it a little too far, I know he's a family man. He's got a wife or whatever. He's got a job. This is Dragon Ball, bro. It's Dragon Ball. It's not real life. Get your shit together, Gohan. This turned out to be like a Gohan rant, but that's not really what I wanted. But apparently, whenever I talk about Gohan, I get emotional, like I said. But I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, man. Let me know what your thoughts are, whether or not we'll see Gohan at some point in this arc, whatever the case is. But that is it for me, guys. I'm going to go get something to eat, though. I always say that because I'm a hungry guy, Anyways, peace out, guys. See you later.